Hi guys, it's me, Controller, and today I'm using the Crossbow Mod 2. And this mod, what it does is it basically adds loads and loads of crossbows, and they are 100% customizable. And as you can see, I'm actually holding one at the moment, and it looks like I'm holstering it on my shoulder, and I actually think that looks quite cool. So if I go back into our F5 first-person mode, you can see that I'm actually holding the crossbow in quite a cool way. And then if you're even more perspective, you can see that the cross is actually not quite in line with the arrow, and that's something I picked up on, and I can't say that kind of puts me off a little bit. Okay, now the first things you need to know about this mod are how to craft everything, and there's millions and millions of crafting recipes. I'm not going to go through them all, but I'll go through some of the basic ones that you need to get going. So if I go into this chest, you need to get a crossbow crafting bench. So that's your very own unique crafting bench just for crossbows. And to craft that, you need some wood, a crafting table, and some iron. And there you go, you'll get your crossbow crafting bench. Now the next thing you need are some of these, which are limbs. And you need 3 iron, or 3 gold, or 3 diamond, it doesn't matter. And then 3 sticks here. And that will give you a iron limb, or a gold limb, or a diamond limb. And you'll need more than one of them to make your crossbow work. So it's actually quite expensive if you choose to do diamonds. Because I think you need 5 diamond limbs, and that will come to 15 diamonds to get that, and then you'll need more arrows, more diamonds even, to get the diamond bolts. Okay, so once you've got your limbs, you can then move on, and you will need the crossbow mechanism, and this is only the basic one here, with the cobblestone, but the more advanced ones, again, will use diamonds, redstone. I haven't put that in because I don't want to boggle your mind with all the crafting recipes. After that, you will need I don't really know what to call it, so I'll call it a perk. And basically this one is an explosive crossbow attachment. And then again you can get one over here like this lightning crossbow attachment. So there are loads of different things. Obviously the lightning one will just put lightning where it strikes, kind of makes you a bit like Thor. The explosive one then obviously explodes. And then after all that you will actually need the bolts themselves. And to get them you will need a stick and then whatever, a diamond, iron, a stone, or I think it's actually wood if you're having a wooden crossbow. Okay, so once you've got all that sorted, then you need to come all the way back down here to your crossbow crafting bench, and if you go in there, you can see it's got a nice layout, and the important thing you need to notice are there are actually some little diagrams to show you how it works. So it may look like, when I first tried to use this, stick, 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 but you may notice that these ones are a little bit shorter, and those are actually the limbs. So if I'll put in our diamond limbs now, and they go across like that, and I can understand that the limbs need to be pretty strong, because if you're pulling something back really tight, you don't want your limbs to break. Once you've done that, you put some sticks across here, and then you'll need to put your mechanism at the front, and as you can see, that will just give you your diamond crossbow as it is. But if you want to make it a little bit better, have some perks, you can go ahead and put this torch attachment on. The icon has changed, and now you have a diamond crossbow with a torch crossbow attachment. So if I just grab that and put it into my inventory, I will show you what it does. So if I just fire at this target, hey ho, there we go. That rhymed. And as you can see where it landed, it put a torch. So this could be quite useful if you like mining, or maybe just it's dark and you need to put some torches out really quick. This would be absolutely useful for that. And the nice thing is you can do it as many times as you want, and you won't run out of any torches. And again, you can actually see where you've hit that, which is kind of useful if you're doing some sort of target practice game. Now, there are loads of sorts of bows. So if I have the wooden one, stone, iron, gold, and diamond, I will compare all of the differences. And I've actually got a big piece of paper here, which I've written out, handwritten, just so you know how much work I put into this. Okay, so the wooden bow, if I fire now, it will fire a wooden arrow. This is just the default bows with no attachments or anything. So it will fire at fire rate velocity 1. So as you can see, it kind of went slowly and it dropped quite a bit. The wooden one has a reload time of 1.6 seconds, which remarkably is actually the quickest. And then it has 60 uses. So you're meant to be able to spam fire this one quicker than the other ones, and I'm not sure why they've chosen that for wood. I was thinking that diamond would be quicker, but no, I guess wooden has to have some sort of advantage. Okay, so stone. This has a 1.8 second reload, so again slower. 132 uses, so over double, and a fire velocity of 1.75, which is a lot better. As you can see, it fires at a decent speed. Still not as fast as the bow. I'm guessing the bow, let's just go over here and grab our bow. As you can see, I reckon that's about fire velocity 3 at a guess. Okay, so iron, that has a fire velocity of 2.5, which is just a little bit slower than the bow, I think. And then it has 251 uses, so again, about double the last one. And this has a 2-second reload, so the slowest so far. So that doesn't really feel like 2 seconds to me, but this is what it said on the forum, so I'm just telling you that. It's meant to be 2-second reload. Okay, so now gold. Oh, I was actually just doing the stone one then for some reason. But here you go, this is the iron one. And as you can see, this one's got a lot less drop, so if I aim at that diamond block with a torch on it, it will actually hit the bedrock, but if I do that with the stone, it will hit the diamond, and with the wooden, it will hit the gold, which is kind of, you can just compare the differences between speed. Okay, now with the gold, if I fire, again, the fire rate has been increased to 3.25, so I'd say that's just faster than the bow. And then it has 33 uses, so obviously not a lot because it's gold. And it has a 2.2 second reload, but it actually feels quicker to me. So I'm not sure what's going on with these reload times. Okay, so if we go to diamond now, obviously this one should be the best, and it is. So fire velocity is 4, so obviously you can shoot pretty quickly. Again, if I shoot this torch here, it will actually hit the very same block. So rather than having to aim slightly above, you can pretty much aim straight at it, but it does drop over time. So there we go, I'm going to try and hit that daisy. I can't really tell if I'm hitting it. You can zoom in with the control key, but that's actually just Optifine, not this mod. However, the mod does have a solution to that. It does actually have some scopes. So if we go to this one, which is the diamond crossbow with a basic crossbow scope, and then if we right click, as you can see, I seem to have some sort of red dot sight. And you may also notice that I can just hold down right click and it will keep firing, and that's because it's got a more advanced mechanism, which is a automatic mechanism, because there are mechanisms which are single shots, there are mechanisms which are fully automatic, like that one you just saw. So if you're wondering how many different customizations there are a lot. So if I just show you this, all of these are all different types. There's 2 pages of crossbows. So as you can see, a hell of a lot, and there's loads of different scopes. So this one's got a long-range crossbow scope. So if I just grab that, let's have a look and see what it's like. I haven't actually played around with them all. So as you can see, there we go. We actually have a kind of like a sniper rifle scope, and you should be able to zoom in actually further. As you can see, it says zoom 0.5, but I'm not actually too sure how to get that to go in further. I know there is a way, but I'm pressing all the buttons and it doesn't seem to help. It didn't say on the forum, but there you go. As you can see, this scope is a kind of zoom in scope, and I think that's pretty cool if you're a sniper type person and you want to have some sort of scope on your weapon. So this mod is really cool. I think there are actually multiplayer servers where you can go on and have like crossbow wars. That's all on the forum if you want to find an IP for that. But wow, this is a big mod. It's really cool, and I like it because you can just customize it so much. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you found this interesting. It's been a cool video to make, and I think this mod has been really, really well put together. So thanks for watching, guys. Control, signing out.